Hello folks, I'm here along Bull Run in Fairfax County, Virginia, and you're going to see my video on the prehistoric Native American petroglyph. I think that's pretty incredible, and I wanted to share with you something plant related that is also of interest, and is actually the reason I came here. Originally I came here for the petroglyph, and obviously I came here for the petroglyph as well, but I just also wanted to check on the hemlocks that are growing here. And yeah, there's like a whole forest of them here, and there may be, I remember seeing a picture of like a huge grove of like 80-foot hemlocks. I don't know if that is further upstream or downstream, but here's like a smaller grove, I guess, that'll show you. So basically, we took the trail down, and it was like the A trail, or I forget what it's called, but once you reach the river, I think it's called the Bull Run Occoquan Trail. This trail runs parallel to the river all the way down, I think, to the Potomac. Basically, once you hit that trail, the entire area along the Bull Run is basically covered in hemlocks, the hillside. I mean, it's like, it's not pure hemlock forest, but obviously it's like there's a large percentage of the forest is hemlock. And what's really amazing, which I think is just so cool, is, I don't know if you can see those markers on the trunk there, those white and blue ribbon markers there. That I saw on one of the trees, and I'm like, that must mean it's treated. And then I saw it on other trees, and I'm like, oh yes, it does. So yeah, that means that these trees, and I read an article about in the Fairfax County, they are up to date on the whole adelgid thing, but I read an article talking about how they were treating the hemlocks, and in this area specifically, oh, sorry, just got a spider web in the face. That's always unnerving. Anyways, here's I guess 22. Maybe they have like the hemlocks numbered or something. But yeah, they've been putting these ribbons on the trees, as you can see, to indicate that they've been treated. And yeah, it's funny because even the trees that don't have ribbons on them, you'll see a lot of dead ones, but then all the living trees, I've not seen a single case of hemlock woolly adelgid, because usually in the infected trees, it's like the needles grow on the underside of the adelgids on the underside of the needles, and you can see those two white lines on the underside of the needle that distinguishes it as a hemlock, eastern hemlock, yeah. So usually they grow in white egg sacs on the underside of the needles, and they'll be like all over. They're prolific. So I guess this obviously indicates that they've been treated, and you know, there's no zero whatsoever adelgid that I've seen on any of the hemlocks, and I've been checking pretty much everyone I've seen. I mean, not exactly, because once you get here, they're all over. But I mean, yeah, look at that beautiful eastern hemlock. Obviously, they're not as dominant. Maybe there were some bigger ones before the adelgid. But yeah, they're going to reclaim their territory. And I'm just so glad to see that they've been treating them, because that really makes me happy. It's really sad to see how much devastation's been dealt, specifically in the DC area, where hemlocks are not all that common, and are just becoming increasingly scarce. They were already logged, you know, almost completely out by development, suburban development, urban development. And now it's just good to see. Whoa, I almost went right face to face with that spider web. Anyways, it's good to see that they've been treating them, and there's a nice big hemlocks right there. So yeah, this is a little eastern hemlock grove that I thought I'd share with you. And if I find a larger one, I've seen pictures of a larger one along Bull Run, I'll show you guys, but this is just a smaller grove here. Gonna keep my hand in front of me for all those spiders. This is all invasive Japanese stiltgrass, by the way. This stuff's incredibly horrible, and this stuff needs to be dealt with. It's all over the DC area, basically all over the East Coast. It's this horrible invasive Japanese grass. I mean, it's just absolutely awful. Japanese stiltgrass. Yeah, you should try to treat it if you see it. Use some sort of, I don't know, non-harmful chemical or something to remove it, because this stuff's really terrible. But here's the ribbon that I mentioned. So this is tree number 11. They've got the whole system down. I really like that. And then these are the ribbons that you'll see on a lot of them, indicating treatment. And they're just magnificent trees. So have a good one, folks. Stay tuned for more videos, and take care. There's a little hemlock forest here in along Bull Run in Fairfax County, Virginia. And it's amazing how you'll, as with Scott's Run, which I have a video of, you can look up Scott's Run hemlocks in my videos and you'll find the video. I have 2 videos of it, actually. Hemlocks, you know, they'll grow in groves like this, but in areas where they're common, like where they grow in groves, you'll also be hiking in the woods. Like if you go further away from the creek, you can just see 1 or 2 in the woods just by themselves. Some of them are dead, some of them are still hanging in there. So that's really cool to see, and I hope they treat those ones too. But yeah, little hemlock forest for you. Take care, folks.